That's facts.
I don't really agree, but...
Thank you, Chioma. Thank you, finally pointing it out. Literally, she's like, what is it that you do? Because we don't know. As the public, we want to know, what do you do? We don't know what you do.
I don't like girls that just be speaking.
And it goes a little something like...
I mean, if I haven't spoken to you all day, like, am I not important? Like, you know that I go bed early, so I'm literally going to take 20 minutes of your time. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But he has to have Clubhouse in the background. He has to be on stage. Everyone has to hear Jamel's voice. Like, it's really not that deep. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that he's craving female attention. Am I not giving him enough attention? This guy always wants to be on stage. What are you chasing? What are you looking for? I don't understand.
It's really not that deep, to be fair, the way she's making it. To be fair, I would describe Clubhouse as like a podcast, really and truly. So I just listen to it as like background noise.
No, you don't. You're always on stage and you always
even
have to
when
make
you're
one
on the phone
stage,
with your girlfriend that you haven't talked to the whole day, or
in your life?
Not more than Deborah.
No.
Then why are you on the
Please
phone
answer
call
honestly, please.
with...
I said it.
So Clubhouse is less important than me?
No, you are more important than Clubhouse. That's facts.
I don't really agree, but that's fine.
You know what they say, it's a safe space, so it's an app full of fun and work, I guess. But I don't think it's about Clubhouse. I feel like Deborah she wants attention, I guess. So her being clingy here and there, it's cute, but she just needs to relax. I think she's getting a bit jealous, maybe.
How much time do you actually spend together?
I think when we first started the relationship, we were seeing each other quite often. Obviously, times have changed and shifted, and obviously our work schedules have gone busy. But now
Do you think you make time for me?
Yes, I do make time for you. As I said, like, within reason, within our time schedules, obviously she knows mine, I've given her my rota. She knows when
Are you sure she doesn't mind? Or are you just saying that to make yourself feel better?
What a typical working day for you is?
Cool, so obviously, as I said before, obviously I'm across the pond, so I cover 8 different countries. Do you have an issue?
No, but it's like, you keep saying you cover 8 different countries, we get it. Like, sometimes you wake up at 6 a.m, sometimes you wake up at... We understand.
There we go. So, obviously, I'm in different time zones, I'm in different body clocks, so I do get tired easily. And obviously, I'm exhausting a lot of energy. I'm a personal trainer, nutritionist, and a brand marketer.
Do you feel that you make time for Deborah?
Most certainly.
I don't think he does. When we first got together, we were seeing each other up to 3 times a week. Now, it's like once every 2 weeks. For me, I don't know if you want to spend time with me or not, but for me, that's like, what is the relationship? I'm going to see you once every 2 weeks. Do you get what I mean? I love quality time, and you know that. Yeah. And at the start of the relationship, that was what was happening. But obviously now there has been a shift, and that is what I don't like.
Okay. So Paul, just give me a little bit of your background. What business are you in?
Like, state each other's love languages, because people think that thing is not like serious, or like it doesn't really affect people, but it actually does. Like, if you actually sit down and think about it, it does affect how your relationship.
Sorry?
I'm a provider.
Hey, Paul.
What is it that you do? I
I don't see how this
Thank
is
you.
in the long term.
Thank you, Chioma. Thank you, finally pointing it out. Literally, she's like, what is it that you do? Because we don't know. As the public, we want to know, what do you do? We don't know what you do. We just know. Chioma says, you make money, but from what? Chioma is out here saying this, you're gambling, you're out with millionaire friends. What do you do, bro?
Then you're not of use for me. The whole point is,
what do you do? Do you sell drugs? Maybe you sell drugs, maybe you don't want to tell us.
You got me here.
No, well, not here specifically, but I mean, you know, in terms of the journey, we've been together for a long time. I've managed to sustain our relationship financially, if that's the question you're asking.
No, I wasn't. I was simply wondering what motivated you and how you work together.
Without telling you too much, I literally work with high net worth individuals, influencers, celebrities, you name it, provide them with basically nutrition as well as fitness. I also run an IT business, which
Paul is not telling us what he does. He's like, I provide services to
more of the upscale,
high.
basically.
So you're a very busy man.
I am.
Even if there's nothing to
With
do,
what?
his friends, he's I've just done something. No, you haven't.
What are you busy with? Tell us.
Like, you're not busy 24/7. Even the busiest person has time, Paul.
And do you do anything together? Any, hobbies that you do together?
Aside from on our laptops in the same room, maybe. When we started dating, we used to like the same music. He was more fun. Now I don't even know who's sitting next to me, to be honest.
And how do you feel?
I think that's BS.
It's BS.
Look, music. I'm a Burna Boy fan. You used to be, but now you're
I still
more
like Burna Boy.
Wizkid. Like, that doesn't make sense. If you like something, just stick to,
First of all, you've changed, babe.
Paul.
You didn't like what you liked
Just
5 years
because
ago.
I
I know that because of the food.
Just because I
Simply
liked
the food that we eat. Okay, so people
Zac
change.
Efron
I
as
still
Troy
like
Bolton
Burna Boy,
when I was a
but
kid
guess
doesn't
that's
mean
so
I need
risky.
to like
It
him
doesn't mean
today.
that it has to be your way.
Paul,
This is a
calm
problem
down.
with you. Like, if it's not your way, it's the highway.
No, this is the problem with you.
My
you don't
way,
keep the same energy.
my way,
Do you understand?
or the
When
highway.
you first started dating, you know what type of energy I was on. Do you understand? You know the frequency that I was taking us to.
Okay, answer the question she asked us. What do we do together aside from work that
Answer the
is
question,
meaningful? Is that
Paul.
what you said?
Let me tell you what we do,
Answer the
right?
question.
Every 28 days, we have a couples review, right?
Oh,
So how the
bloody hell.
couples review works is we basically, go over our individual.
Did he
and,
just say
collective plans,
every
goals,
28
targets,
days
and we kind of
we have a
check-
couples review?
make like a checkbox
Ah.
type of situation, and we mark stuff off, help each other out with whatever it is that we need help with, and it's worked basically in our relationship.
It hasn't worked.
Clearly not. I mean, you're in therapy.
Nice 5. Fitness guy, yeah?
Jamal.
Okay, well, fitness instructor, brand manager, because he hates when I don't say it properly, all of that. So I have meetings all day, and so sometimes when Jamel messages me, I can't message him back as soon as. So his timetable, I'll say it's more flexible than mine. I would message Jamel, and then he would message me back, and then, I wouldn't respond in another 2 hours. And I know this guy's on his phone, like I literally saw him on Instagram, but because I had taken ages, because I was busy to message him, he would basically be matching my messages and take another 2 hours to message me. That is so childish. Is that not childish?
So wait, I'm being childish.
Is that not childish? Do you or do you not match my messages?
You're assuming that I do that.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Jamal.
Did I not see you on Instagram earlier that day that I messaged you? I double texted you and said, sorry, did you not see my message? Did I not?
Yeah,
Said
so I
don't
need your money on my
interact.
Instagram.
No, that's not. What I'm trying to say is, you match my messages. It's very childish. Okay, cool. So why didn't you respond to me for 2 hours?
I'm busy with clients. I'm not on my
No,
phone.
no, because you said I have your timetable, and yes,
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
You wasn't with a client at that time.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Like, it's ridiculous, so childish. Like, if Max's mum was doing something, yeah, he would just admit it's not that
We're
serious.
not going to do comparisons.
Max's boyfriend, we speak a lot,
still
as
going
you
on.
know. Wait, me and Max speak a lot, isn't it? Like, she told me that when she addresses a situation, he's able to acknowledge it and he just moves on. Do you get what I
I
mean?
couldn't care less about your friend's boyfriend, this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Well,
whatever.
maybe you should chat to him a bit more.
How about this? Yeah, don't compare. Like, I've had enough with your conversations
Okay,
with
to
your
be honest,
friends,
don't
talking
compare
about
him
sex
with your
life,
friend's
our family
boyfriend.
life. This. It needs to stop now. Deborah does this thing that I actually hate. Like, she loves comparing me to other people, other guys. Like, no one likes getting compared to other people. Like, why would you do it? I've had this conversation enough times. Honestly, it just needs to stop. It pisses me off so much. Like,
Is this quite an influential person in your life? Do they influence you, this friend?
Yeah,
you're talking-
Max is my best friend, so we speak a lot about our relationships. I'm an open person. Like, I'm happy to speak about our sex life. I'm happy to speak about things that we do. Like, I'm happy.
And how does that make you feel, knowing that she's talking to
Jamal
you?
doesn't like
it
that.
just sounds like my girlfriend's a
Jamal
chatty patty.
doesn't like
I don't like girls that just be speaking too much. Like, I hear she's your friend, but when it comes to situations that's about myself, especially my family life, and then you're talking about
Family life?
yeah, family life.
What's that about your
So,
family?
yeah, so let me just put some context into it. So she spoke about a situation between me and my mother.
Oh my gosh.
We've had a bit.
Are you actually going to bring up that situation
Yeah, I'm
here?
going to bring it back up.
Okay.
So yeah, me and my mum, we have a bit of a, what would I say, here and there relationship sort of thing. So she's gone to her friend Mansa and just told her about the situation. I'm thinking it has nothing to do with your friend. It's about
I wasn't
to do with you
telling
either.
her Denise, I wasn't telling her about the situation. I was just telling her how it was affecting me and Jamel. That's what I was saying.
And what advice did she give you?
She just said, like, that you're moving out soon. You know, it's just general chit-chat. Like, why do you care about what conversation with
Open your
Matter?
mouth about general chit-chat. Am I gist?
It's genuine chit-chat. You just need to understand that.
Am I... What, are you the shade barrer down?
Okay, that's childish. I literally do not see an issue with telling my best friend about my relationship. Like, it's what girls do. It's what we do. It's how we like to communicate. We like to share with our besties. Like, Mansa likes to hear my stories and I like to hear hers. I think Jamel probably has an issue with it because he's not acting right. If he was doing the most now and he knew that I was happy with his behaviour, then maybe he wouldn't mind me telling Mansa.
So, in this checkup, are you both, as they say, on the same page?
Of course.
We're on the same page as we've been. We're always on the same page because all Paul cares about is if our finances have grown, if our savings has grown. Aside from that, if we're still arguing, nothing changes. Do you understand? If it's the point that I'm cleaning up the whole damn house, as well as having a 9-to-5 and a business, nothing's changed. He doesn't have an input in personal stuff. It's just about work, 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 work. So if it's about working, then I understand, yeah, the review works.
So tell me, Paul, before you got involved with Shoma, how did you run your household?
Well, obviously, everything was self-sustainable, self-managed. However, at the end of the day, I think the question that you should be asking Choma is if she is getting into a relationship with a person like myself, I don't want to say bringing to the table, but...
What am I bringing to the table?
Why are you trying to mansplain the therapy, sir?
I'm saying you need to let her know that there's certain things that are expected when she's receiving, you know, a certain frequency.
Okay, so first of all, I contribute to the bills. I'm doing my own. I take care of myself. Of course, he buys me things, but I'm going out to shop for myself. I'm also taking care of the home and him. Yeah, he might do most of the finance, but I'm bringing a lot to your life, and without me, you will be in deficit, you'll be lacking some things, okay? Let's not get confused. I work, okay? Paul does not finance me completely. Does that make sense? Yes, he earns significantly more than I do, but he doesn't finance me, all right? So if you're talking about me becoming a housewife, clearly, because you're talking about finances and me bringing something to the table, what's wrong with being a housewife? Was that the plan we had when we first met?
It's a genuine question.
I don't want to be a housewife.
Doesn't want to be a housewife.
I don't want to be a housewife. I have a choice. Does that make sense? If I wanted to be a housewife, I would have become a housewife. That's what you keep pushing for me to do. That's not what I want to do, babe.
Paul wants a housewife.
Okay?
Denise.
He used to clean his own house and change his sheets and cook for himself. We just moved in together 6 months ago, and all of a sudden that has now become my duty and mine alone. Bearing in mind, both of us are busy.
Now, with myself, I'm an earner. Do you understand? I will go out and I will come back and I'm bringing the bacon for real.
Like,
do you understand?
If
that's the case, and I'm able to provide for the both of us and kids in the future, from now, why would she stress herself being out, trying to earn the same thing?
It's not about stressing. She just wants to feel independent.
Sir! I want to come home with a check and say, babe, how should we invest this?
And did you notice that things had changed once Shoma moved in?
In terms of how I behave.
You became lazy.
Oh.
No. Let's not be toxic, babe. Look, this is what it is, right? How can I put this? If let's say last client finished by like 9:30, so okay, whereabouts am I? The Bulgari, Knightsbridge, right? 10 minutes from home. So you know, Choma works in the city, 20 minutes.
30 minutes.
20 minutes from home. So if she gets home, she finishes at 5 roughly, and you know she's home roughly, maybe not 5:30, you know, traffic or that, maybe 6, and I get home 9:30. Have you made a plan? Don't you think it's a bit practical to kind of consider that your partner may be coming home? But wait, this is for you, Denise. Do you think that, you know?
I can understand what you're saying, and there does seem to be a few hours to spare. However...
No, don't do it. Tell her that.
No, I'm not here to tell anyone, so you understand. I'm here to listen.
You just agreed with what I said.
No, it's not a case of agree. I said I understand.
No, it's true.
Guys,
no, but
Paul.
The way therapy works is you two discuss things, and I'm an intermediary. So I don't...
That's not what's happening. What's happening is, if she comes up with a point, you're quick to say, yeah, Paul, what do you think about it? And then when you clearly agree with me on something,
Paul
you're not asking her the same
chose
question.
violence.
Can I just
he
say,
woke
bear
up
with me,
and
the
said,
reason
I
I go
am
to you with the
choosing
question
violence.
is because you're not being vocal. Shoma is being very vocal. You're being vocal now.
Paul is
but
just...
the reason I was bringing everything back to you was because you weren't being vocal. And it's great to hear that now you have got things to say, because that's why we're here, is it not?
What the hell? Like, are you trying to gang up on me on something? I'm paying for your service. You should serve it
Paul.
equally. Do you understand? Like, make it make sense.
It's interesting to see the way that you both react. Can you see that you're reacting to each other?
Yeah, it's like every time I say something, he always has a rebuttal. Like, you never acknowledge what you do. You're late, you're childish, you take 2 hours to respond to my messages, and you have an issue with the conversation that I have with my friends.
How would you like him to change in the way that he deals with you? What would you like to see different?
Okay, I would like for Jamal to actually listen to me when I speak, for one. I would like you to take accountability and try and fix the things that I point out, because it's small things, it's very tiny, and I feel like we could move past it if you just accept the fact that sometimes you can be childish. Yeah.
But he's the one who suggested therapy. Why is he?
Is there
you know
anything
what? Never mind.
That, you want to respond to with regards
Most
to
certainly.
Deborah?
I feel like just do not compare me. Like, no one likes being compared. How would you like if I compared you to one of my best friends?
Well, if you were behaving, then maybe I wouldn't be comparing you to other people.
Wait, are you my mum?
If you were
things that you do that I don't like, and I just want to seek advice from my friends. And when she told me what her boyfriend's doing, is even raising the bar even higher, because you can do that too.
So your friend has a boyfriend that you compare. Do you compare?
We're of the same age range. Her boyfriend is about his age as well. There's certain things that he's doing for her, like taking her out weekly, you know, buying her gifts, all these sort of things. I'm gonna look at my relationship as well and evaluate it. That's just
ridiculous.
it. And I'm just bringing it to Jamal, and hopefully he can work on it. It's not that. What I really like about Mansa's boyfriend is that he's proactive. He doesn't have to be told what to do. If Mansa wants gifts, if Mansa wants a meal, he's already on it before she has to say. And Jamal really needs to take a leaf out of the book.
Does Jamal ever buy you gifts?
Just a bit. You're off.
I mean, at the beginning of the relationship, in fact, no, before we got together, actually, he did buy me gifts. But now it's definitely dropped. I don't really get much. Even like flowers or like chocolate.
Chocolate a bit.
Is that a problem for you?
Yeah, 100%. I love gifts, and that's just like my love language, and Jamal knows that. So at the start of the relationship, me and Jamal went on so many dates. He was treating me like a princess. We were going out on dates, he was buying me gifts. You know, we were spending a lot of quality time together. But now, Jamal is the complete opposite. He's completely fallen off, and it's like he doesn't care.
Like, Deborah's love language is a bit confusing sometimes. Me personally, I think it's wishy-washy. Like, 1 minute it's giving gifts, next minute it's quality time. Like, I understand it could be both of them at the same time, but one thing is always outweighing the other. I don't mind it, but I'd rather like go towards the quality time right now, obviously because of my personal things I'm doing.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I want to watch the next episode, to be honest. I think I'm going to do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.
And it goes a little something like...